Ever feel like there's just so much going on that it's tough to keep up with the things that actually matter?
Yeah, I hear you. Information overload's a real thing.
It is. So we're going to do a deep dive today to get to the bottom of a really interesting announcement. Vacheron Constantin, they're celebrating their 270th anniversary.
Wow.
Yeah. And to mark the occasion, they unveiled a brand new timepiece.
Now, when a watchmaker with a history that goes all the way back to 1755, a brand that's synonymous with like the top tier of watchmaking,
Oh, yeah.
celebrates an anniversary like this, whatever they're putting out there is going to be pretty special. It's not just another watch release. This is about craftsmanship, innovation.
Exactly. And a legacy that spans almost 3 centuries.
Right.
Horlogerie, the peak of fine watchmaking.
That's it.
So a 270th anniversary,
Yep.
that needs something special, something that honors that past, but also pushes the boundaries of what's possible in watchmaking today.
Couldn't agree more.
And from what we've seen, I think they've done it with this new watch. So we're going to do a deep dive today, get into all the essential details about this remarkable creation.
All right, let's do it.
The Traditionnelle Tourbillon Perpetual calendar.
Catchy name.
And really understand what makes it so noteworthy. We're taking all of our insights directly from the unveiling of this magnificent
That
piece.
sounds good.
Okay, so let's start with the anniversary itself. 270 years.
Huge milestone for a brand like this.
It is.
I mean, think about it. For a brand with this kind of history, 270 years, it's more than just a number.
Oh, yeah.
It represents an unbroken chain of skilled artisans.
Groundbreaking invention.
Exactly. A profound dedication to this art of watchmaking. It's amazing. Spans nearly 3 centuries.
It really does.
I mean, it speaks volumes about their ability to adapt, to thrive
Yeah.
in a world that is constantly changing.
Absolutely. So let's talk about the model they chose, the Traditionnelle collection. Why this collection for this landmark release?
Well, the Traditionnelle collection, as the name kind of implies, it's Vacheron Constantin's bedrock of classic design.
Okay.
Think of it as like the guardian of their most timeless aesthetics, the place where you find the quintessential elements of traditional watchmaking.
I like that.
So by choosing to introduce this incredibly complex timepiece within this family, they're anchoring cutting-edge mechanics within a design language that's both familiar and deeply respected.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense.
It's a message of honoring their rich heritage while showcasing their technical capabilities.
It's like saying we can do the most modern things,
Right.
but we're staying true to who we are.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's get to the heart of this watch. Complications. A tourbillon and a perpetual calendar.
Oh yeah, 2 big hitters in the world of horology.
Now, for anyone who might not be super familiar, can we break down what each of these mechanisms actually does?
For sure. So the tourbillon is a really ingenious device. It's designed to enhance a watch's accuracy by counteracting the effects of gravity.
Oh, wow.
You see, the parts that regulate time, the balance wheel, the hairspring, and the escapement,
Okay.
they're housed together in a tiny rotating cage. And this constant rotation averages out any positional errors that are caused by gravity.
So clever.
Now, a perpetual calendar is equally impressive. It's this highly sophisticated calendar mechanism that automatically adjusts for the varying lengths of months, including leap years. So once you set it correctly, you don't need to manually adjust the date, the day, the month, not even the leap year until the year 2100.
Wow.
It's like having a miniature mechanical computer right there on your wrist, perfectly tracking time.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, the fact that this watch combines these 2 incredibly intricate mechanisms,
It's huge.
that's a big deal in the watch world.
Absolutely. Both a tourbillon and a perpetual calendar are considered like grand complications in horology.
Right.
They represent significant technical hurdles in design, in manufacturing, and in assembly. But what makes this release even more noteworthy? This is Vacheron Constantin's first ever automatic tourbillon perpetual calendar caliber.
First automatic.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because you mentioned they had a manual winding version back in 2005.
Right, the Saint-Gervais.
The Saint-Gervais.
Right.
So clearly they've mastered this combination before, but this new automatic movement,
Yeah.
this is a new direction for them.
Absolutely. The Saint-Gervais was a groundbreaking achievement, no doubt. Showcased their expertise in these complex functions. But this new automatic iteration, it builds on that legacy while adding the practicality and the appeal of a self-winding mechanism.
Makes sense.
A real evolution.
Okay, let's talk engineering. This watch is remarkably thin.
It is.
The case is just 11.1 millimeters thick.
Crazy thin.
And the movement inside, a mere 6.5 millimeters.
It's mind-blowing when you think about what's packed in there.
How did they achieve that?
Well, the brand was very clear that their goal was to encase these mechanisms in the slimmest form possible.
Okay.
And they delivered. You have to appreciate the level of precision, the miniaturization required to get every single component to fit and function perfectly in such a small space.
Amazing. So they built on their existing automatic tourbillon caliber, the 2160.
Which was already crazy thin, 5.65 millimeters.
So they basically designed the perpetual calendar module to sit on top of that thin base movement.
Exactly.
Intelligent design.
It's efficient. They're leveraging their expertise in crafting ultra-thin tourbillon movements and seamlessly incorporating the perpetual calendar. It's a testament to their modular design.
Okay. So how does it get its power? It's an automatic and it utilizes a peripheral rotor. What's the benefit there?
Oh, the peripheral rotor. It's a really smart choice.
Okay.
It directly contributes to the slim profile.
Okay.
Unlike a traditional central rotor, which swings across the entire movement,
Right.
a peripheral rotor is a flat ring that runs around the outer edge of the movement.
Hmm.
So first, it leaves the intricate mechanics of the movement more visible. You can admire them through the case backs. And second, because it doesn't add any thickness to the center.
Yeah.
It's a huge factor in achieving that overall thinness. And despite this, it still gives you a 72-hour power reserve.
Wow. That's 3 full days.
You can take it off for the weekend. It'll still be running come Monday.
Very practical.
Yeah.
Now, the movement operates at a traditional frequency of 2.5 hertz. In a modern watch, why go for that somewhat slower beat rate?
Well, that deliberate choice of a lower frequency, so 2.5 hertz or 18,000 vibrations per hour, is rooted in allowing you to really appreciate the beauty of the tourbillon in action.
Oh, okay.
At this pace, the rotation of the tourbillon cage, which usually completes 1 revolution every minute, it's much easier to see and admire with the naked eye. It's like slowing down the music so you can savor each individual note.
I like that analogy.
Thanks.
All right, let's move from the inside to the outside. The design. So 42 millimeter case crafted from platinum.
Platinum, very luxurious.
Yeah.
It's a dense, precious metal. It's known for its weight, its durability, and its subtle, sophisticated sheen. Using platinum automatically elevates the perceived and the actual value and quality.
Okay.
And 42 millimeters is a great size, a comfortable presence on the wrist, not too big, not too small.
It's the Goldilocks size. All right, let's talk about the dial. 18 karat gold, a silvery opaline finish.
Yeah.
But the star of the show has to be the special 270th anniversary hand-guilloché decoration. What can you tell us about that?
It's a key aesthetic element. It connects the watch directly to this anniversary. Hand-guilloché is a traditional and incredibly skilled decorative technique where you engrave intricate patterns onto the metal by hand using a specialized machine.
Wow.
And for this anniversary piece, the motif, it's inspired by the iconic Maltese cross,
Okay.
which has been Vacheron Constantin's emblem forever.
I see.
It's a beautiful, subtle, yet powerful way to celebrate their heritage right on the face of the watch. The level of detail is truly remarkable.
It is.
Speaks to the dedication of their artisans.
Absolutely. And then you have the 3 subdials displaying the calendar information. The month at 12 o'clock, the date at 3 o'clock, and the day of the week at 9 o'clock. And they all have elegant blue inscriptions against that silvery dial.
It's a nice touch. The blue adds a modern flair and makes it easy to read without taking away from the classic look.
And you can't forget the leap year indicator at 1:30.
Yeah, subtle but important. Confirms the perpetual nature of that calendar.
Right. And then at 6 o'clock, you have the centerpiece.
Oh, yeah.
A large aperture that shows off the tourbillon.
It's mesmerizing.
It is, with its beautifully finished cage shaped like, you guessed it, the Maltese cross.
It's a detail that true watch enthusiasts will definitely appreciate.
And within that tourbillon aperture,
Yes.
a peripheral railway-style track indicating the passing seconds.
They feel cool.
And to round it all out, you have applied white gold hour markers on a classic railway-style minute track. And the time is indicated by those elegant Dauphine-style hour and minute hands, also in gold.
Very refined. Very much in line with that traditional design ethos.
Yeah.
It's a blend of timeless design and immense technical complexity.
Yeah.
The attention to detail really highlights the craftsmanship that goes into a Vacheron Constantin.
Now, you mentioned there were some special touches specifically for this anniversary edition.
Oh, yeah?
What else besides the dial decoration sets this apart as a 270th anniversary piece?
So there's a coat-unique finish applied to the movement bridges.
Oh, unique. Okay.
Now, Côte de Genève, those beautiful parallel stripes you often see on high-end movement.
Yeah.
Very common, very admired decoration.
Okay.
But Côte unique suggests a unique variation, a special application of this traditional finishing technique.
Interesting.
It emphasizes the exclusivity of this anniversary edition. It's a detail that speaks to the bespoke craftsmanship involved.
It's a refined way to set this movement apart. Now, this is a limited edition, right?
Yes, it is. Production is limited to just 127 pieces.
Wow.
Individually numbered.
Yeah.
So highly exclusive, very sought after.
What about the strap and the buckle?
Can't forget those details.
We can't.
It's got a sophisticated dark blue alligator leather strap with a comfortable alligator lining. The folding buckle is pretty special too. Crafted from platinum, shaped like a half Maltese cross. Another subtle nod to the brand.
It's all about those little touches.
It is.
This watch also has the hallmark of Geneva certification. What does that mean for someone who's thinking about a watch like this?
The hallmark of Geneva is an independent, highly respected certification.
Okay.
It's a guarantee of quality, origin, exceptional craftsmanship. And it's rigorous. It applies not just to the movement, but to the entire watch, guaranteeing a high level of finishing, construction, and precision. It's a mark of immense prestige. It assures the buyer that they're getting a timepiece that was crafted to the highest standards. And the reference number for this model, for anyone who wants to check it out, is 6300-000-PH056.
All right, finally the question everyone's probably wondering. Price and availability?
Yeah.
So the info we have right now says the price hasn't been officially confirmed yet, but it directs folks to vacheron-constantin.com for the most up-to-date details.
Good place to start.
So if this incredible watch has caught your eye, that's where you need to go.
Given the complexity of the tourbillon and the perpetual calendar, the platinum case, all that hand finishing on the movement and the dial and the limited production, it's safe to say this timepiece is going to be at the very high end.
Okay. So, let's recap. Vacheron Constantin has celebrated their 270th anniversary with this stunning Traditionnelle Tourbillon Perpetual calendar.
It's a beauty.
It is. Their first automatic Tourbillon Perpetual calendar movement, housed in an elegant and surprisingly slim Traditionnelle case made from platinum.
Stunning.
It has that gorgeous hand-guilloché dial inspired by the Maltese cross, and the movement has special anniversary finishing. And of course, it's limited to just 127 pieces.
It's a significant achievement in the world of watches.
Yeah.
It blends tradition with modern engineering. They've taken two of the most demanding complications and integrated them into a relatively thin automatic movement, all while staying true to their design and heritage.
So for you, our listener, we really hope this deep dive has given you a good grasp of this complex and significant announcement.
Yeah.
We wanted to give you all the key info on this remarkable watch without getting lost in the details.
I think we did that.
Now, it does bring up an interesting thought.
Does it?
It does. In a world that's speeding towards the digital, towards things that are temporary,
Yeah.
what does it say about us, about our values, when we create something so meticulously crafted, so timeless, an object that measures time itself?
What does it say about our appreciation for tradition?
The pursuit of excellence, the beauty of mechanical artistry.
Or for those of you who are more technically minded, think about how hundreds of tiny components interact with such precision to create these incredibly complex functions, all within a remarkably small space. It's a glimpse into the peak of human ingenuity in the realm of watchmaking.